What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, back with another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against the subscribers. So let's follow on Twitter. Before we get started, if you can, please show some Shady love to that like button. It's right below this video, and it's completely free and painless to click the thumb and just say, hey, I like Wi-Fi. Because yesterday, you guys know I didn't have a battle because my nephew was here. You got a cute little video of an adorable baby. If you didn't see that, the link is in the description. Go check it out. It's literally 2 minutes of your life, and you should smile almost the entire time. But today we are battling Chris. His Twitter link is in the description below. Remember, if you want a chance to be on one of these videos, go ahead and scroll even further down. Follow me on Twitter and check out, be on the lookout for when I tweet out for a battle. That is a lot of outs in one sentence. So we're going to go ahead, show off the NU team. This is our second battle with this team. We have Wolverine, Twin Order, Gold, Big Boy Man, Creeper, and Moheat. Now, if you guys did not see the disclaimer on the last video, it was actually in the comment section. I let everyone know that my old Creeper was actually not a legal Pokemon, and from now on, I will be getting all of my own Pokemon. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you guys love giving Pokemon to me via Twitter, but I'm gonna go ahead and have to take care of, especially when it doesn't have the Pentagon like Creeper doesn't. It's a move transfer Pokemon. Basically, before it had both Leech Seed and what was the move? Effect Spore is the ability, and that is illegal. If a Vileplume has Leech Seed, it has to have Chlorophyll. So we have ourselves a new Creeper on deck. 100% legal. I do apologize for that sincerely. Fortunately, Effect Spore did not play a huge role in the last battle that we had. So it's very, very fortunate. You guys can let me know who you think is going to be the MVP out of our Pokemon. You guys just saw them on your screen. Let me know in the comment section below. Make your votes. I don't know why I clicked that again. I'm sorry for that green box you just saw. But we're going to go ahead and go in with Chris. I'm going to grab my phone and take a picture of his team. Let's see what he's bringing. He is bringing what I'm singing. He's got, oh, he's got a Moheat version 2. Superior, the Braixen, Flabébé, Lapras, and Furfrou. So, common weaknesses on his team. He's got 2 Pokemon weak to Poison, although we do not have any Poison-type moves. He's got 2 Pokemon weak to Fighting, but he's also got 3 Resistances. So, we're not going to be able to take advantage of that. I also can't go for Outrage until that Flabébé is gone. And a Hustle Outrage is going to hurt a lot. So, I'm going to want to be able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and open up with my... I'm actually going to open up with my... Looking at his team... I feel like he's probably going to open up with that Azelf. Not Azelf. What is your name? Is it Mesprit? I think it's Mesprit. I know him as Moheat version 2, but it's Mesprit. I kind of want to open up with my own Mesprit. Or Creeper. Or there's too many options. I'm going to open up with Big Boy Man. I'm going to get these rocks up as soon as possible because he has both Braixen and the Lapras. They both do not appreciate the rocks at all. So let's get our rocks up without wasting any time. You guys also said it's very risky for me to go ahead and do a team building video, upload that, and then get battles after uploading the team building video, which I'm getting this after. It's the night before Halloween. It's Hallows Eve. And it's risky because I can get counter teamed and they can just go to that video and look at my whole move set and try to predict that way what I'm going to do. But you know what? It's like as if I had to play a card game with my hand showing, and that's just the penalty that comes with being a YouTuber, I suppose. In the future, I'm going to try to go ahead and get battles before I upload the team building video, but unfortunately, this week, that did not happen. So, Jabba is going to come through, and it is going to be his own Moheat version 2. Kind of what I expected, because these things are often supporters with the Stealth Rocks and all that nonsense. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually going to Toxic this thing before I do anything else, because I really don't think he can touch me too much. I don't know what they normally carry, considering I'm not running, I don't think I'm running a standard set. Because I'm running, he's gonna Magic Coat. That was fantastic! Oh my goodness! That was so brilliant! With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just go for a Stone Edge. Not going to bother switching out. I'm pretty sure he's going to set up his rocks at this point, and I can't get rid of them, so I just got to dish out damage. Basically, when I get stuck into that scenario where, oh, look, you're gonna have to do a lot of damage because the hazards are going to be up, and you can't get rid of them on your team. And I know a lot of people say, Shady, if you can't get rid of hazard... Oh, my... Power Punch! Well, fortunately, we're going to get a Stone Edge off, and it should be... Oh, it's not a 2-hit KO. Okay. Alrighty, then. Huh. What do I do now? Do I leave Big Boy Man in here? I feel like he's going to switch out into Furfrou. I can't really... Well, you know what? I can't really switch out into Creeper because he's getting his physical attack up. And if he has a Psychic type attack, it's going to... I got to go for another Stone Edge. I got to stay in at this point. I got to commit. He's got the Zen Headbutt. There's that physical move I was thinking of. Oh, wow, a physical Mesprit. That is so cool. Chris, that is really, really cool. So we're going to get a Stone Edge off. No crit. We're going to see our leftovers and, of course, toxic damage. I did, I think, make the right play by staying in and not going out into either Vileplume or anything else. Technically, I could have gone out into my Zwelos, but then I'm going to take a Power Punch. I don't really want to take a Power Punch. I'd much rather just try to kill this thing right now. And it is going to cost me my Regirock, especially if he goes for another move. There's a chance he'll preserve this thing and switch out, and that makes me want to go for rocks, but I really don't think it's likely. I'm going to be a little bit more solace in this battle, I can tell. And now that I said that, something crazy is going to happen. I'm going to freak out, I'm sure. But I want to try being a narrator, so maybe I should change my voice a little bit and speak like this. So Jabba the Hutt is going in. No, I'm not going to do that. So he does go for another Zen Headbutt, actually, which is going to do a huge amount of damage to us. We do not get flinched, and we do land our third Stone Edge, so that is awesome for us. We snagged the crit on the final one. Of course, it just does not matter. It would have mattered if we got it prior, because then we could have got our Stealth Rocks up, but I think we're going to die to Toxic at this point. We go down to Toxic, unfortunately, and there are no hazards on my opponent's side of the field, and that is terrible. That is not a good time for me. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go out into my... Let's see. Wolverine can take care of... Well, not take care of Furfrou because it's defensive. But it can hit it with super effective damage with a nice Power Punch. Same thing with the Lapras. I'm going to go out into... I'm going to go out into gold. I'm going to go out into gold. I'm going to do that. Let's go out into gold the Typhlosion. My opponent still doesn't decide what he's going to go into, but he's got no Stealth Rocks on my side of the field. No rocks anywhere. Rocks are just in the ground where they belong. Thank you very much. No one's tripping on those. And we're going to be able to go out into our Typhlosion, which is good because we're going to have a full HP Eruption coming his way no matter who he's into. Opalescence. So that's really good for us because we went into a specially offensive Pokemon. And I am feeling very comfortable by just going for a Choice Scarf's Eruption. No reason to do anything else. Right there, that's going to be huge initiative for us because even Lapras takes neutral damage from that fire move, and that's going to hurt it a lot. Oh, he's going to opt to stay in as they go for an Eruption. Is this going to be an Assault Vest Furfrou? No, it is not. That is going to be a dead Furfrou. I guess he wanted me to overpredict. Or perhaps he was banking on me going for the Focus Blast and missing. Either way, that pup just got put down, and that's awful depressing. At least for my opponent. For me, I mean, I love dogs, but the Solaris is going to come out, which of course is the appropriate switch in. Unfortunately, this thing kind of destroys my core very easily. Big Boy Man's already gone, but realistically looking at that, Creeper Big Boy Man core is destroyed. Absolutely obliterated by a Lapras. I'm actually just gonna opt to stay in and just go for another Eruption. I know Focus... I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go for another Eruption here. I'm sure he's going to predict an out switch. Or maybe, I mean, Water is probably still his best bet. Really, what am I going to go with Zwelos? So he's going to go for an Ice-type move. He goes for the Hydro Pump. He misses the Hydro Pump. I apologize for that. I know people hate when I apologize for anything like that, but I'm still going to. So we're going to get a second Eruption off, and that is just going to be some bad luck. And sometimes you just have bad luck when you're playing Pokemon. It is unfortunate. I think I can actually take this because Gold... Oh, never. Nope. Choice Specs. Gold has some pretty high special defense, so I actually expected to take that. With that, though, me thinking that he's probably choiced, I'm actually going to opt to go out into Moheat version 2, set up a Calm Mind. I really do think my opponent's going to switch. I know it doesn't make sense. Maybe my opponent won't. I don't know. But I'm going to go out into Moheat version 2. This is a, well, no copyright, so this is Iced Tea. Did you guys know that only male fireflies can fly? Fun fact of the day. So Nina's gonna come out as they go for a Calm Mind. Wait, is that even a Flabébé, or is that a the first one? I think that's the first one. I'm awfully confused. Well, regardless, we're gonna go for a Psychic here. I don't pack Psy Shock on Moheat version 2. I wanted to just go for straight special power. And wow, that does nothing. Oh my goodness, that does nothing. I mean, I guess the best thing to do right here is to go for another Psychic. And I know the Wish is coming. I'm pretty positive, but I figure, hey, let's go for a Psychic. There's the Wish. This little Nina! This little Nina's put in the finest. Let's see, what can we do here? We could go ahead and switch out of Moheat version 2. And we could go out into Twin Order. Yeah, go into the Dragon Dark type on the Fairy type, Shady. That is a good idea. I guess I could set up a Calm Mind as he goes for the Protect. I'm going to go ahead and set up a Calm Mind as he goes for the Protect. I got to kind of leave Moheat out here, Moheat V2, just because it's just not optimal to switch into anything else right now. Nina's gonna get her wish granted. It came true. Must be nice. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference where you are. I'm actually going to now, because I got the +1/+1 up, a Psychic should take Nina out to dinner. And that will put me in a great position. Even if my opponent wants to switch out into that Braxian, I'm not really too concerned about it because I should outspeed and be able to get a Shadow Ball off unless it is, of course, Choice Scarf. I like NU because it's a lot of pre-evos, and that's kind of cool to see. I like seeing pre-evo. I know a lot of people are like, I hate baby Pokemon or pre-evolved Pokemon, not fully evolved, NFE. It's called NFE because nobody freaking even likes it. I like it. So there we go. I don't think my opponent, me staying in and going for a Calm Mind on the Protect is really going to put my opponent in a tough situation. Because he can't protect. He's got to have something to take a move. And it's going to be Nina. Something tells me he's going to stay in and it's going to be Nina. It's going to be Nina. It's Nina. Because I don't think you'd switch out into the Braxian on the, like that, like a hard switch. So Nina's going to go down.
Unfortunately for my opponent, for Christopher, it looks like.
I think I could use this to sound like Bane.
Darkness. I was born in the darkness, molded by it. You nearly adapted the darkness. I didn't see the light of day until I was already a man.
That last part did not sound like him at all.
Darkness. I was born in the darkness. This bomb is mobile.
I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do impressions, Goofy. Woohoo! I wish I could master the Mickey voice. I really, really do. I wish I could master it. I can't though. Well, while Chris thinks of his move, we're gonna try to guess what his move's gonna be besides just tangenting off on accents. What accents can you do? Let me know in the comment section below what accents you're capable of, whether it's a famous person, different country that you don't live in, whatever. So Zezra is gonna come out. Might be my opponent's Choice Scarfer, but this thing is normally specially offensive. So I'm hoping that we can take one because we're at +2 or 3. I don't know which one. It's either 2 or 3. I don't know, but... Oh! He's going to set up the light screen! And he outspeeds, too. That thing is fast. I should have known that. That thing is very fast. This is going to be not enough to kill, obviously, because the light screen is going to go in. But we do get a special D-drop, which may or may not matter. And the reason why it may not matter is if my opponent can manage to take me out this turn, which it probably can because of the toxic damage racking up, then it's not going to matter. However, if my opponent fails to take me out with the Leaf Blade, yeah, I'm dead. That's physical. So maybe Superior is normally physical. So the special D-drop mattered. Oh, now I feel bad. All right, well, that's Pokemon. Like I said, sometimes you just have bad luck. Sometimes you just have bad luck. And this happens to be one of those times for my opponent. Moheat version 2 is going to go down, meaning that I have lost, I think, 3 Pokemon, while my opponent has lost... 4, I think 4. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Wolverine at this point because my opponent has Braxian left and the Furfrou I think is still around. No, the Furfrou went down. Wait, who does my opponent have left? Did he preserve the Moheat? I think he did. He did preserve his own Mesprit. He preserved his own Mesprit, so he still has Mesprit. Does he? I don't think so. I think he does. I don't know. So Lars comes out. Oh, that's right. He still has Lapras with a very little bit of HP. So I luckily went into Wolverine, which is great for me because I'm going to be able to get a power-up punch off on this. And this is exactly how I wanted to use this set. Wolverine is just like a late-game cleanup Pokemon in these past 2 battles. Well, we're gonna have another battle, of course, tomorrow with this team because it'll be the last one with this team, and we'll see if we can snag all 3 wins. I already know who our opponent is gonna be tomorrow as well. It's gonna be a YouTuber who, you know, plays Game Boy a lot. He's also my brother, Game Boy Luke. So Power Punch is easily gonna KO the Lapras, and it's gonna be able to give me the +1 that I so want. I think my opponent possibly went for a freeze drive, really hoping that I would overpredict and maybe set up a Swords Dance. I don't even know if Wolverine can learn Swords Dance. He looks like he can. But Maxium is going to come in, and I don't know if I outspeed. I actually should. I'm going to go for a Waterfall. I'm fully evolved while my opponent is not. I do outspeed, get a Waterfall off. I spin that tail, and that is going to be a dead. I spoke too soon. Got the Focus Sash. Goes for the Psychic. Will it be enough, though? You pull out that rod. It is not enough, and I'm going to be able to clean up with an Aqua Jet just in case Braixen has any crazy priority that I just don't know about. So we're going to be able to go ahead and whoop, take him out. And Maxime is going to fall. Chris, thank you so much for that battle. He was waiting 2 days to battle me, so I really do appreciate you still being around when I looked for another battle. And I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something from this battle, perhaps about team structure. I wouldn't say that Chris's team is flawed at all. I think it was just once Moheat version 2 set up, it was able to take out too many Pokemon before Chris could react. So that would be that. Had a lot of fun. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.